You're looking great.
Thanks. It's been 2 hours of hair and makeup.
Oh, I wish I had that.
Okay. You look great as well. You do not look like you went to bed at 2.
Thanks. Ella, you always pick such great projects, and this is no different. It's so good. Do you particularly like projects where you get splattered in a lot of blood, though?
I guess so. I guess I do. There is a common denominator, and it's blood. It's just like dark themes. I like a challenge, and I like playing complex characters. Yes. And I do think that it says probably more about what audiences like seeing right now. Maybe like seeing from young women, maybe. Yes. Maybe, supply and demand, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's how it works.
When I was watching it, though, I was like, I wonder what she's thinking about when she's doing the stabbing. Is there anything that's going through your through your head?
It depends. The first couple takes of the first time we ever did it, which was the first murder, I was really nervous, and I was mostly concerned about selling it as a stunt, actually, in a quite technical way. Yeah. You know, I had there was sort of a body, a rubber body, and blood bags, which were in quite specific places.
So you have to get them
right. I had to, and I've got terrible aim. Really terrible aim. So I was mostly just concerned about hitting the blood bags and making them splat, and then they wouldn't splatter in the way, and then the knife wasn't sharp, so we could sharpen the knife, and then I missed the blood bags, and then I moved too much and I went out of focus, and so there is just so much technical stuff to think about that it really actually took a second for me to get where I needed to get, and then we altered the camera angles and made it easier, and it was also a freezing cold night, and every time I'd breathe, it would fog up the camera. So there was just a lot of sort of technical challenges around it.
I had no idea.
These are things that you wouldn't.
I literally would have thought, I get to take out my anger on this fake body.
No,
but,
it was hard. And then do you know what it was? There was one take that we did that Ella did, because she's an incredible director and she really knows how to get you where you need to go. And she was like, I'm going to leave the camera rolling, and we're going to do just 10 minutes. Okay. It wasn't actually, but she said it and it scared me. Of you just losing it. I want you to just lose it, and I want you to just keep stabbing, don't stop stabbing, and say what you want to say and do what you want to do. And then I did it, and it's like a weird acting exercise. And then there's a point, and it hit me, and it all just came out. I started crying, and it was stabbing and out of breath, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and it just kind of heightened the emotion. And that's what they used, was just
Good job.
Yeah, it all came out. It was like therapy. It was crazy.
I don't imagine you make lists about who you want to kill, because none of us really write it down, but maybe in our heads. But
we don't want a paper trail.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of lists do you make? Do you make
my God, I'm such a list person. I'm like a very perfectionist A1. I don't know if you're a horoscope person. I'm not really, but I heard it's a Virgo thing, so I'm going to say I'm a Virgo. I am a Virgo, and I love a list. I've got so many lists on my phone.
What is it? Shopping list, to-do list?
Everything. Shopping list, to-do list, things I need to buy, what I'm going to do to this house, how I'm going to decorate this room. I've actually got lists of absolutely everything. Films I love, music I love, directors I love. I've got lists of absolutely everything.
Just not the kill list.
No. But I also, I'm not really
You're not an angry person?
No, I'm kind of a bit, live and let live.
Okay.
Don't know. People annoy me, but I don't want to kill them.
No, I get road rage. That's the only time. I'm a pretty calm person as well, but I get angry at people who are rude.
I know what
and
you mean.
Cut me up and
I get flashes of rage when I get scared. That's my thing. Is when I'm I've got 3 younger brothers and I'm very protective of them. And when so, this is just an example. It hasn't happened, but if they were to rock back on their chair and tip a bit too far forward, I would get angry and I would snap, and I'd probably let rage come out and pull them back down and be like, "What are you doing?" And it only comes out of love. Fear and love. Yeah. That's the only time I think I ever really get properly have a little snap moment.
Yeah.
Or when somebody jumps in line, they cut the queue.
We're British, so if you queue it, we queue it properly, right?
It's so rude.
Yeah.
It really upsets me.
I get that. And obviously the show is called Sweetpea. I don't imagine she likes being called
I don't think so.
Sweetpea. Does anyone, or have you been called anything that you don't like?
Listen, I've been called a lot of things I don't like.
I mean, we all get called things we don't like.
A lot of things I don't like. No, I don't. I really don't mind. I think also part of being an actor and part of having grown up as an actor is at a certain point, you might not like it, but you do become slightly public property. People, you just have to kind of get a thick skin. People on the internet are mean. People on the street are mean. People say what they want. They don't always treat you like you're a human being. So you kind of have to just let what was the expression? Water off a duck's back?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I've been called a lot of things. And live and let live.
Okay,
You know, just
yeah.
I hope you're having a good time.
I love that. The whole thing is just live and let live, when the whole
I
show
got
is about
me,
die and
I'm
die
good.
some more.
Yeah, no, very different themes going on.
Ella, great job.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. Always lovely chatting to you.
too.